science, technology, engineering, math. STEM, the logical, critical thinking area of careers that make the world run and allow us to know our place in this vast universe. STEM is the area of careers that drives the entirety of humanity's future, and yet, historically, there have been significantly more males in STEM than females. This doesn't mean that women have any less importance in STEM. For example, Grace Hopper, aka the Queen of Code, was a military leader, mathematician, and computer programmer who not only served in the Navy in World War II, but helped to build Mark I, II, and III, some of the earliest computers to ever exist. She's partially the reason why you yourself are capable of tuning into this presentation. STEM is everywhere and impacts a lot of everyday life. STEM may stand for science, technology, engineering, and math, but it encompasses so much more than those four subjects. STEM involves a great deal of creativity and curiosity. After all, idea development and innovation are the name of the game here. Additionally, in order to succeed in the STEM field, one must have excellent communication and leadership skills. While careers in engineering and medicine are ideal for some, others can get involved in STEM through careers in marketing, design, and communication. In this regard, STEM truly is for everyone. STEM is everywhere, and anyone and everyone can make some form of impact through this field. Not only does it allow you to see and experience some truly amazing things, but it is the gateway to making a difference in your community. STEM is being able to, potentially in the future, literally 3D print housing for people who need it. STEM is having the technology to be able to give someone's father the heart he needs to live with his children again. STEM is giving someone who has been paralyzed the ability to walk again. STEM is the curiosity that allows humanity to reach for the stars and wonder how it got to where it is now. In all honesty, I'd say that interest in STEM has been a critical factor in driving human advancement. And it's not just the adults who've been driving this. Students like myself and my teammates have also been a part of this positive force for good. For example, a robotics team from Minnesota gave a then 2-year-old with a rare genetic condition that inhibits his movement the gift of mobility through custom making him an electric wheelchair. They quite literally changed his life. They're not a lone case. From Austin's own COVID Rangers who 3D printed PPE and crowdsourced masks to the Central Texas Robotics Team Coalition, SACOT, that yearly advocates for better STEM education and opportunities for children, STEM students have been working to make the world a better place. STEM has allowed all sorts of people, from students and kids to professionals and everyone in between, to make a difference.
If you'd like to hear more about what we have talked about and want to get the full experience with all of our presenters, don't forget to check out our asynchronous video. It's certainly nowhere close to 45 minutes long, so it's definitely quite digestible. Not only that, but it has a lot of good information and other voices. You'll get to hear from arguably one of the most experienced and well-renowned software members of the robotics programs from the Vandergrift area, as she talks about how eye-opening and exciting it truly is to go to a robotics competition, and about how software is an invigoratingly fascinating field whose puzzle-like, clean-cut methods can appeal to a wide range of people. You'll get to hear from one of our team's marketing rookies as she talks about how there's more than meets the eye in making STEM as good as it is, rather than strictly STEM-related activities. She'll also talk about her experiences exploring STEM outside of robotics in a virtual Harvard Cancer Research course, and what she took away from that experience. You'll get to hear from one of our team's marketing veterans as she talks about how QuadX, the robotics team making up the majority of this presentation, has not only had a national but an international impact. A few summers ago, we physically raised the money to go to South Africa and hosted a week-long robotics camp in which by the end, our students formed trained robotics teams that are still active today. She'll also discuss how that experience allowed our team to see a whole new range of perspectives related to STEM. But truly the icing on the cake would have to be our final speaker, a seasoned engineer from Motorola who graciously agreed to work with us on this presentation. She'll be talking about quite a few things related to careers in STEM, including what it takes to have a career in the field, what she does in her own career, how STEM careers are a gateway to other non-STEM related careers, and the paths within the electrical engineering field alone. Again, if you'd like to learn more about any of these topics, please feel free to watch our asynchronous video. Finally, we really hope to see you at the end of the session this morning for the Q&A segment. All 4 of our amazing panelists will be present and eager to answer your questions. With speakers from high school as well as a professional in the STEM field, we hope that our team will be able to field any and all of your questions regarding women in STEM, both in high school and beyond. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of the summit.